A young girl was being chased by a playful dog when she nimbly scaled and jumped over a fence, thinking she had reached safety. But suddenly, a blind, elderly man grabbed her from behind. This was no random encounter. The girl was his adopted daughter, and the scene was part of her daily survival training. The old man, concerned about his age and what might happen to her after he's gone, had been rigorously training her in survival skills. Back home, he firmly declared she had failed today's test, meaning no outside activities as punishment. Just then, their friend, a blonde woman, arrived with supplies. She tried to reason with the old man, suggesting he shouldn't keep the girl so isolated and should allow her more interaction with the outside world. Persuaded by her friend's words, the old man reluctantly agreed to let the girl go into town with her. During their outing, while the girl was in the restroom, a suspicious man took notice of her. Sensing his ill intentions, the girl was relieved when her dog appeared, its menacing stance keeping the man at bay. She quickly left with her dog, but unknown to her, the man instructed his driver to follow them. That evening, when the old man went to feed the dog, something was wrong. He shook the food container, but there was no response. Checking the dog's bowl, he found the food untouched. Realizing something had happened to the dog, he put on his coat to search for it. However, uninvited guests had already entered his home. Though being blind, he remained unaware of their presence. A muscular intruder crept upstairs into the girl's room. Sensing danger, she quickly hid under the bed. When the intruder flipped the bed, he found nothing. She had already moved to hide under a cabinet, using the survival skills she'd learned. Meanwhile, the old man discovered his dog's body in the woods, finding a bullet in its wounds. Immediately understanding the danger, he rushed home. The girl cleverly removed her watch and threw it aside, using its alarm to distract the intruder. She seized the opportunity to escape the room, turning off the lights as she fled. But despite her efforts in the darkness, she was discovered. As the intruder pointed his gun at her, hands suddenly reached through a window. The old man had returned. Through the door, he maintained a chokehold on the intruder, yelling for the girl to hide in the iron box in the basement. The intruder grabbed a hammer and struck the old man's arm, forcing him to release his grip. Just as the girl reached the cellar door, the intruder crashed through it, sending her tumbling down the stairs. She scrambled toward the iron box, barely managing to get inside and lock it before the intruder could reach her. He furiously pounded on the door, but couldn't break through, forcing him to temporarily retreat. In a shocking display of determination, the injured old man sealed his wound with super glue, pressing it tight to stop the bleeding. From Don't Breathe, a film worth watching.